Welcome back to Learn More, Earn More. Today, we're diving into 10 practical and powerful ways to save money every single month. Managing your money effectively is a skill that can truly change your life. Whether you're just starting to work toward financial stability, saving for a future goal, or simply want to get the most out of every dollar, these tips will guide you step by step. Imagine reaching the end of each month with a little more saved up, enough to fund a dream, secure a future, or give you peace of mind. Let's get started on building that foundation, so you can confidently achieve financial freedom. Tip number 1, track your spending carefully. Our first tip is simple but often overlooked: track every single dollar you spend. Think of it like keeping a diary for your money. It can be enlightening to see where your money is really going. Apps like Mint or a NAB, or even a classic notebook, can help you jot down each expense. By understanding where each dollar goes, you'll easily spot areas to cut back. When you see your patterns clearly, you're empowered to make informed decisions, and the results can be transformative. Tip number 2, create a monthly budget and stick to it. Next, let's talk about budgeting. A budget isn't a restriction, it's a roadmap to achieving what matters most to you financially. Break down your income by setting aside portions for essentials like rent, food, transportation, and savings. Then add categories for other expenses, like entertainment or gifts, based on what you can afford. Write down your goals and check your spending every week to make sure you're staying on track. Having a clear budget puts you in control of your finances, allowing you to make more thoughtful choices each day. Tip number 3, avoid impulse buying with the 24-hour rule. It's easy to give in to the thrill of impulse buying, especially when online shopping is just a click away. Our third tip is to practice the 24-hour rule for any non-essential purchases. When you see something you want to buy, wait a full 24 hours before purchasing. During that time, ask yourself, do I truly need this item? Is it going to add real value to my life? This simple habit can save you from spending on things you don't actually need, keeping your money available for more meaningful goals. Tip number 4, cook more meals at home. Tip number 4, start cooking more meals at home. Eating out, even if it's just takeout, can add up surprisingly fast. When you cook at home, you're not only saving money but also eating healthier and gaining control over what goes into your meals. Set aside a few hours on weekends to meal prep for the week, and you'll find it's easier than you think to avoid unnecessary restaurant bills. Cooking at home can turn into a fun routine, especially if you experiment with new recipes, save leftovers, and pack lunch for work or school. Your wallet and your body will thank you. Tip number 5, use cash for small, everyday expenses. Another practical tip is to use cash for small, everyday purchases. Studies show that using cash makes us more mindful of what we're spending. Try carrying a set amount for things like coffee, snacks, or quick store runs. When the cash is gone, it's a signal that you've reached your limit for that category. It's a simple way to stay aware of your spending and can make a noticeable difference by month's end. Tip number 6, cancel unused subscriptions and memberships. Tip 6 is often overlooked: cancel any unused subscriptions. Whether it's a streaming service you don't use much, a gym membership you rarely attend, or app subscriptions, these costs add up quickly. Set a reminder to review your subscriptions every few months and cancel any you aren't fully using. It can be surprising how much you save by eliminating those small, forgotten expenses. Remember, if it's not serving you, it's not worth paying for. Tip number 7, buy essentials in bulk to save long-term. Buying essentials in bulk is our 7th tip. Items like rice, pasta, household supplies, and even toiletries tend to be cheaper when bought in larger quantities. If you have the space at home, it's worth stocking up on things you'll use anyway. Keep an eye out for sales or warehouse discounts to get even more value. A little planning goes a long way here, especially for families or anyone looking to minimize frequent store trips. Tip number 8, limit credit card usage to avoid fees. Credit cards can be convenient, but they can also lead to overspending and interest charges if not handled carefully. That's why our 8th tip is to limit credit card usage. Try to stick to cash or debit for most purchases, and if you do use a credit card, pay it off in full every month. This will help you avoid any extra fees and interest, so you're only spending what you truly have. Managing credit card use wisely is essential for keeping monthly expenses low and preventing long-term debt. Tip number 9, plan your shopping trips with a list. Our ninth tip is to plan each shopping trip in advance. Before heading to the store, write a list of what you need and stick to it. This avoids the temptation of buying extra items on a whim, which can save you quite a bit over time. A well-prepared list also ensures you only buy what you truly need, and it saves time and money in the long run. This small habit is simple yet effective. Tip number 10, save on utilities by being energy conscious. Finally, let's talk about saving on utility costs. Small changes can make a big impact. Turn off lights when you leave a room, unplug chargers and electronics that aren't in use, and opt for energy-efficient bulbs. Adjusting your thermostat a few degrees can also make a difference, especially in extreme weather. Little changes in your daily routine can lead to noticeable savings on your utility bills every month. So, there you have it, 10 actionable ways to save money every month. By taking these small but powerful steps, you can make a lasting difference in your finances without drastically changing your lifestyle. Start with just a few of these tips and gradually build them into habits. Which of these tips will you try first? Let us know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and share with friends and family. Here on Learn More, Earn More, we're all about simple, effective ways to improve your financial future. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.